Everybody in the building, welcome to Snypz TV Gaming. I am your boy Snypz. Thank you so much for tuning in. As we got Thursday Night Lights here tonight. And we're about to get this thing going here with the Florida Gators taking on the Fighting Irish here in the gods of the Gridiron Madden League. Again, the Madden League, College League, apologies. Again, shout out to everybody in the building tuning in. We appreciate y'all being here as we're about to get this thing going and underway, man. Look, these guys are locked in. They are ready to go for this game. So give us a moment here. They've already, they're getting ready to get this thing kicked off. But let me know in the chat who you guys are picking to win this ball game. I am curious. We had a special game earlier this week, but we're getting back at it here again, and this should be a lot of fun, everybody. So look, without further ado, let's get to it. Thursday Night Lights. We normally do Fridays here, but not tonight. We are normally Friday nights, but not tonight, folks. Florida, Notre Dame. About to get this thing popping again. Shout out to everybody here tuning in here in the gods of the Gridiron College Football League. And here we go. So the Fighting Irish will get things started here as Young is going to take off, and he'll go down at the 16-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up for this man right here in C.J. Carr. So far this season, 234 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions so far. So let's see what happens here on this first drive. Notre Dame 1-0. Florida sitting currently at 1-1. We're going to talk about the top 25 and everything in just a moment as well, too. But a 1st and 10 here for Carr. And the handoff here to Mobley. Mobley will not get anything on that particular play. So that's going to bring it out to a 2nd down. Second down and 10 here at the 16. Shout out to Convict in the building. Good to see you. My man Roman in the building as well, too. Good to see you guys here in the chat. Play clock running down for Carr. Back for the pass. Plenty of time. He's going to launch this up. That's going to be incomplete. Good breakup on that particular play. It'll bring it down to a 3rd down and 10. So we had a week 0 matchup earlier in the week that had this. It was a 65-0 game with Convict annihilating Ohio State. Now we get a 3rd down and 10 here at the 16. Looks like he's trying to change the play this time around. Carr back for the pass. Plenty of time again, and until not. So it's going to be a 4th and 10. Carr couldn't get anything going. It looks like he's going to have to punt the football out. So Abrams here for the Gators. Gators are chock full of speed. We know this already. So 1st and 10 coming up here for Joe and the Gators. And he's going to start off here with Aaron Philo. 344 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions for AP. See what Florida could do here on 1st and 10. And the handoff here to Ball, and he will get about 2 on the play. He's going to bring it out to a 2nd down. 2nd down and 8 here at the 45-yard line. Breaks to the outside and will not get much at all on that play, but they're going to call a face mask, so give him a first. because of that. That's a tough break there as he got a solid defensive play, but unfortunately, the penalty kills it. Again, Gods of the Gridiron, Week 2 game of the week. Good tackle there. He'll gain about 2 on the play. It's going to bring it now to a second down. Big handoff there, an even bigger defensive play. So that's going to bring it out to a third down. Third down and 9. Now, obviously, right now, he's sitting here at the 41-yard line, so he is somewhat in field goal range. Let's see what he does here. He comes out here in a bunch set. Singleton and Wilson on that left side. And look at that. He is wide open, but he was question marked, unfortunately. And that's going to bring it out to a 4th and 9. That was an unfortunate play there. He had that drag wide open, but he was not able to make the catch thanks to the crowd, or make the throw, we should say, thanks to the crowd. So now a 4th and 9 here at the 41. And the punt unit's going to come out. Obviously, he did not want to try the long field goal attempt. And now Notre Dame will start at the 18-yard line. 1st and 10. Shout out to Illusion in the building. Good to see you here in the chat. Is this esports? Well, you know what? Technically, it's not. But this is a college football league. These guys hired me for the commentary. And shout out to Convict and the Gods of the Gridiron crew. As Mobley will get the toe, he'll take off. He'll get a big gain on the play, and that'll be a new set of downs. 1st and 10 coming up. That thing parted like the Red Sea. And Joker with a good start to this second drive in this game. So 1st and 10. Apologies here at the 41-yard line. This time, Carr with the play action. He got great protection, and wide open is Gilbert. And he'll get a 1st down on the play. So 2 plays in. They all the way down to the 38, so he's somewhat in field goal range. Illusion, you know what's funny? I've never commentated a soccer game before, but there's always a first time for everything. There definitely is. There's always a first time for everything. Mobley with the carry here again. Tries to break to the outside. Will only get about 3 on the play. So that's going to bring it out to a 2nd down. So 2nd down. Notre Dame right now in the top 3 of the 25 ranking. And again, we're going to talk about that a little bit later on. 2nd down and 7 here at the 34. As Carr will hand it off to Mobley again. And this time the edge is protected. And he won't get anything. 3rd down and 7. I heard that, Illusion. I can't wait as well. I cannot wait for the NFL to start up. If you're new here, Illusion, make sure you drop us a follow, man. We do a lot of commentating from college football to Madden. That's a great play call right there. He'll get a first down on the play. So 1st and 10 coming up. Great play call here on 3rd down and 7. Know he's expecting the pass attack, but obviously great running lane once again for Joker, and he's able to get the first down on that play, gets him a little bit closer. Now this time at the 24. Handoff here to Aeneas Williams, and he'll get knocked down. But a timeout as Knapp gets a little bit of an ankle bruise, so his left guard with an ankle bruise currently. Illusion, thank you so much for the sub, brother. We appreciate you. We appreciate you so much, man. Thank you so much for the prime sub. Mobley with the carry here, and looks like he will get the first, and he does. So it will be a 1st and 10 now here at the 14-yard line. Great drive here so far by Joker. And this Gods of the Gridiron game of the week. And Convict, I did not forget about the song, brother. I did not forget about the song. Mobley, what? To the inside, and he will punch in the game's first touchdown. Fantastic second drive here for Joker. Well, he had to clean the cobwebs out on that first drive, and absolutely perfect second drive. And it's a 7-0 ball game as we have 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Grandpa in the building. Good to see you. You know what? That's a great question. This ball's going to take off here. Spin cycle, and he's off to the races. Knocked down at the 42-yard line, and that'll move the sticks. So a 1st and 10. Now sitting here at the 42-yard line. Yeah, it definitely is not a common first name. So I'm curious as well, too. You might have to Google that for me and let me know. I don't have time to Google it because I'm doing the game right now. But you might want to Google that for sure, because that's definitely a interesting take. First down and 10 here at the 42 for Jones. And he is knocked down. And he'll bring it out to a 2nd and 6. Good run to the outside there for Ball, and he'll take off and get another first down here at the 41-yard line. So 1st down and 10. Jaden Ball's putting in work here today. So spelled different, pronounced the same in the Wikipedia, and there's no mention of him being related. Okay. Hey, Illusion, I thought you was, man. Or you don't talk much. Well, shout out to the 266 days. I appreciate you, brother. You don't talk much in the chat. Second down and 11 here at the 42. Oh, okay. Very close, though. Shout out to Crumpler in the building. Crumpler, good to see you. Jones back, launches, and that is a diving grab for the first down. And that is going to do it here for the first quarter. And what a way to start it up here. Both of these guys' second drives here looking pretty good As Florida and Joe, he is sitting pretty in at least field goal range at the 25-yard line. And a 1st and 10 coming up here. Once again, shout out to everybody in the building. Rocking with us here at the Gotw, the Gridiron. Week 2 game of the week. Joe and the Gators, Joker and the Fighting Irish. Here on Snypz TV Gaming. And our 1st and 10 here now at the 25. Jones back. Quick pass caught by Mays. And Mays will get about 9 on the play. Good catch there for Micah Mays Jr. So a 2nd down and 1 coming up here at the 17. Jones back, and screen pass going to be caught there by Pryor. Pryor will take off, get the 1st and more, and he is knocked down at the 10. So he's in the red zone now, in the danger zone, I guess you could say. Pryor will get knocked down. Gets himself about 4 on the play. We'll bring it out to a 2nd down and 6. Good game here so far. Again, we had an absolute massacre in the very first game that we had here in the Gotw, the Gridiron League. But we're good now, as we only have a 7-0 game here. Now, we know how college is. We got to kind of keep that in mind as well, too. We know how college is. Blowouts will happen in college, and guys are not going to let off the gas. So if somebody gets an opportunity to blow somebody out, it is just going to happen. It is just that simple. 3rd down and 8 here at the 9-yard line. Still in the danger zone. And the corner route is caught. That's a beautiful shot. And punches in a much-needed touchdown. So both of these teams with great drives on their 2nd attempts. And Joe gets on the board. It's a 7-7 ball game. And that is not the best of plays there, as they're going to start at the 7-yard line. So 1st down and 10. Now coming up, as you can see here, this is your top 25 currently. As you can see, Texas sitting up top pretty right now at 2-0. Oregon sitting at 1-0 right now. And this Notre Dame Fighting Irish squad sitting at the number 3 spot currently. And they have the football this time around for their 3rd attempt at going downfield. It's going to bring it out to a 2nd and 10. No gain on that last play. And going back for a second here for the top 25. You see Ohio State right now is all the way down to the number 9 spot. They started the season at number 1. But that blowout definitely hurt them big time. 2nd and 10 here at the 7. Carr. Plenty of time. Defense is going to get in there, though, but he gets the ball out in time to Mobley, and he'll get a new set of downs. 1st and 10 coming up as Joker with a last-second strike to Mobley and is able to get the 1st on the play. So 1st and 10 now here at the 28 as Mobley will get the tote this time, and he'll lose a yard on the play. It'll bring it out to a 2nd down. Shout out to General Gaming in the building. Good to see you. Yes, sir. Madden coming soon. And make sure you guys stay locked in here at Snypz TV Gaming. We're going to have a lot of shows in the upcoming weeks. A lot of team reveals, a lot of draft shows. things of that sort. That is just a typical thing here every Madden season or beginning of the Madden season. We're going to be jam-packed full of shows. And that's a great stop there again. He'll lose 2 yards on that one. TJ Mobley gets stuffed yet again. So now a 3rd down and 13. Here at the 24. His Gators defense has stepped up on the last 2 plays and kind of tightened up their defense a little bit as well. Back for the pass here. Everything is covered. Oh, never mind. I lied. Flanagan. It was wide open. I looked to the left side. I saw everything covered, and then I saw Cooper Flanagan wide open. And gets a 1st down here for the Fighting Irish. So 1st down and 10 coming up here at the 49-yard line. Hand off here to Mobley. Mobley will get himself a good 7 or 8. Oh, no, they call it 6. That looked like more of a 7. That definitely looked like more of 7 yards, but they call it a 2nd down and 4. Let's just call it a short 4. How about that? So 2nd down and 4. Carr back. A lot of coverage out there until there wasn't. Gilbert with the catch. And you could kind of tell that he was trying to get back to Gilbert on defense. He was paying attention and actually doubling that crosser and tried to get back last second. It didn't work out for him. And great play call there by Joker. And now Mobley with another carry up the middle. Mobley! To the crib for the touchdown. What a run by Mobley. Great blocking. As soon as he was able to break free after that second block, it was curtains for Joe's defense. What a job. And I'm not sure why he fielded that, but he is going to start deep in his territory at the 4-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up. And Stadium Pulse is going to be a problem here right now, but Ball saying, hold my beer. Give me a 1st down. Talk about a punch in the noggin. Goodness. Gives them more space. And a 1st and 10 now at the 17. Jones back, and blitz gets in there, but it'll end up being incomplete. And it's a 2nd down and 10. Second and 10 here at the 17 as Ball will get another tote, and he will go nowhere. Loss of 2 on the play, and that's going to bring it out to a 3rd down. Great job there by the right edge of Boubacar Traore. And now with 3rd and 12 here at the 15-yard line. Jones back. Quick strike there to Singleton, but he won't get the first, and he's going to have to punt it out. So third time's a charm for Notre Dame's defense as they get a stop. And so 4th and 6 here at the 21. He's too deep in on his side of the field to even attempt to go for it here. So Clark is going to go ahead and punt this out. See what kind of kick he gets. It's a top dog kick, I should say. And Young gets a solid run back, and he is just stopped. He was just kind of rubbing on his player. Unfortunately, he's just rubbing on the same, well, 2 players he actually ended up rubbing on. And he could just not break, he could not break free for Joker. First and 10 here, good field position at the 44-yard line. Already hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. As Carr back for the pass. Great protection. He's picked off. Robinson with the interception. A fantastic use alert by Joe. And he'll get another opportunity with the football. What a job here by Joe and the defense. He just cut right underneath that drag route and gets a use alert. Great job. And now a 1st and 10 here at the 47. Hands it off here and won't get anything. Loss of 1 on the play at the 46-yard line. That'll bring it out to a 2nd and 11. Once again, shout out to everybody in the chat here rocking with us today. It's the lone game here on Snypz TV Gaming. We'll be off air for a couple of days, but Gods of the Gridiron will be right back next Friday for their game of the week, as Wilson will get the catch there, and he'll get a first out on the play. I'm not sure if he even knew he was going to make that catch, but a 1st and 10 here at the 39. He hit the in route, and yeah, that was crucial. 23 seconds left, and he almost throws a pick himself. DJ McKinney just swats it down when ball's kind of thrown directly to him. But nonetheless, a 2nd down and 10 now coming up. Jones back all the time in the world, and he'll get the completion. That'll get him to field goal range. So 3rd down. Third down and 4, gets hit. That's going to be caught by Singleton. And he will. Does he get the first? Did they give it to him? Looks like they did. So with 10 seconds left, he's got 1 timeout remaining. And now Joe with another opportunity here. 1st and 10 at the 29. 1 timeout left, and he'll go out of bounds with 6 seconds left. And if you're Florida, I mean, I don't know what kind of route you're going to go with, but it's got to be a quick one here to give yourself at least an opportunity to kick a field goal, or you just kick the field goal now. It looks like he's going to try one more play here, and he's going to play it safe, and it is not that safe. And a timeout going to be called. They're down at 12 coming up. Shout out to Sling the Dice for the follow here on Snypz TV Gaming. Appreciate your viewership, brother. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Snypz Nation. This is tough. tough kick, and he won't get it. So the half ends. The half ends.
Yeah. Welcome to the gods. Welcome to the battlefield where legends are made.
Gods of the Gridiron.
And every Saturday feels like a national championship. Lights on, crowd loud, stadium shaking. Every coach and the guys got a legacy. They chasing no shortcuts, no handouts. Earn every crown. You either stand with the guys or get buried in the ground. Texas is riding deep, looking ready for war. Michigan bringing pressure every time they score. Ohio State more.
Gotta give him a little taste.
Strong, but Alabama reminds everybody why they never alone. Alex got swagger, got the Tigers on attack. Georgia got the defense that'll put you on your back. Notre Dame rolling with tradition and pride. Miami bringing speed, got the whole state on their side.
So Ball with the carry here as we get this third quarter underway. Axton the Great, thank you so much for the sub, brother. We appreciate your viewership, man. Thank you for the prime sub. Second down and 8 here at the 6. And the screen pass, and unfortunately, that animation monster strikes there. But it is a roughing the passer, so he'll get bailed out. And it'll be a 1st and 10 here now to 26. So we got bailed out on that play. And that is unfortunate for Notre Dame's defense. So here comes Florida back to work. Jones back, and a quick pass, and again, the animation monster strikes again. Second down and 13. Jones back, plenty of time, and he will get it there and fumbles the football, but he'll still get the first as he does recover the fumble. So Florida will maintain possession. But Dallas Wilson with the fumble on that play almost hurt him. Vernell Brown out there hitting the RPO and breaks a tackle and spin cycles his way back to the 43 for a gain of 6. And a second down and 4. Gods of the Gridiron Week 2 game of the week. Second game here for the GOTG on Snypz TV Gaming. And we got a good one here so far. Second and 4, completion made to Vernell Brown. And he will get the first on the play. So 1st and 10 here at the 47-yard line. As the Gators continue to move the sticks. Jones going to keep it, and he will go absolutely nowhere. He loses 5 on the play. And a second down at 15. Now coming up. Once again, everybody, if you didn't see it earlier, this is the top 25 right now coming into this game. Jones, quick pass there to Pryor, and Pryor will get the 5 yards back that he just lost. So a third down and 10 here at the 47-yard line. Third and 10. Jones, plenty of time here, gets the completion of Wilson, and Wilson won't get much. So it's a 4th down and 7. And decision-making time here as he is midfield. It looks like he's going to take his shot. Here we go. 4th down and 7 midfield here at the 50. Jones back, and he's got it wide open, steps up, and he'll get the first on the play. Great play call there, and he threw it just in time for him to kind of switch up the route, or switch up the direction, we should say, to be able to gather that first down. If he had kept going, he would have been stuffed. The first 10 here at the 39. And Vernell in motion. Back for the pass for Jones. Plenty of time. Jones going to have to launch this up. And Vernell punches in another big touchdown. Vernell Brown, haven't heard a lot from him until this second half. A crazy play. Axton called it a ballsy play, but nonetheless, it worked for him. So Joe is back in this game. And we are all tied up here now at 14 apiece. Once again, the Week 2 game of the week here for the gods of the Gridiron League. Joe and the Gators, Joker and the Fighting Irish. Both of these guys looking solid. Carr throws that up there, and that is picked off. Chili's with the interception, and he will get knocked down at the 23-yard line. There is no penalty there at all, and Joe and his defense has stepped up and forced a bad play here by Joker. So the Gators back to work here offensively. Have just tied the game up, and now they get another chance. And at the very least, be able to take the lead at least by 3. As this is a 1st and 10 here at the 23-yard line. Toss to the outside, and great defense, but another big-time face mask penalty. Traore with that penalty on that one. That's their second 15-yard penalty in this game. Florida has 1 on their side of the defensive battlefield. Notre Dame now has 2. So 3 in total called in this game. 1st and 10 now to 14. Straight up the middle here for Bard. He'll get knocked down for a 3-yard gain on the play. 2nd down and 7. Jones again with the handoff. Ball up the middle again. And his middle attack here, running the football right now, has been very effective here today. You may want to stick with it. He's been trying to get to the outside quite a bit. The Notre Dame's defense has been able to shut it down. And this time they shut down that running play, and now it's a 4th down. I mean, this is a ballsy situation here. Do you go for it here on 4th down? This is kind of a ballsy call here, but a very important call. And it looks like right now he's just going to go ahead and take the easy field goal, and he will get just that. So Florida's come back, and they have taken a 3-point lead in this Week 2 game of the week of the GOTG College League. Don't forget, we got Friday Night Lights here on Snypz TV Gaming each and every Friday night at 8 p.m. here for the guys of the Gridiron League. We're just doing Thursday this week because we have some plans that we have to take care of tomorrow and going through the weekend, so we will not have time to do the game tomorrow. So shout out to everybody that was a part of the scheduling for this particular game, and we're able to act accordingly and quickly and promptly to get this game scheduled. And shout out to both contestants for adhering to the schedule as well. Carr back here on first down. Not a lot there, and still makes something out of nothing, as Washington will get a 7-yard gain on the play. Second down and 3, but there was really not a lot here for a moment. And then he waited last second to make a throw that, I tell you what, I wasn't sure what was going to happen with that one. That could have possibly been a pick, but right where he threw it, very important spot where he threw that football to avoid a pick. Gets to the outside. There goes Mobley. First down. Great block. Good cut inside, and he'll get knocked down at the 49-yard line. That puts him over 100 yards passing, or rushing, excuse me. And that'll be a first and 10 here now at the 49-yard line. So Mobley now sitting at a $108. And we've had a heavy dose of him so far. This time a RPO to the outside for Graham. And Graham, good cut. He'll get the first. Heads to 30 all the way down to the 27-yard line. And a new set of downs. And Notre Dame starting to gel on the offensive side here in this third quarter as we are winding this thing down. Great play call there. First and 10 as Mobley cuts it inside. And he'll get knocked down for a 1-yard gain on the play. Second and 9. Here at the 26-yard line. Access said that should open up the play action. Yeah, we'll see when he does it. You know, the thing about this game, too, man, is you could call a play action one time, and that defensive pressure gets in there so fast in this game, you won't call another play action the rest of the game. That's for sure. And not a lot open there, so Carr's going to throw this out and incomplete. Second down. Let's give me third down and 9. These Florida corners, fairly fast corners, most of them 90 speed at least, as Mobley will get the carry and won't get much, but he's dead center. And now at the 25-yard line, he's got to give it a shot here. These are not gimmies. We know this already, but that's a gimme. As that'll go straight through, and we are tied. As 17 with 12 seconds left here in the third quarter. So 10 seconds left. One, maybe 2 plays left. And big hit there. And that'll pretty much finish this third quarter. Third quarter. It's a done deal in this one. And the gods of the Gridiron College Football League showing the Gators choker and the Fighting Irish here on Snypz TV Game. And for us in the chat, everybody, it is that time here in the fourth quarter. Second down and 11 coming up. Jones back for the pass here, and that could have been a pick. I don't know what the defense was doing there, but that could have been an interception. He strafed it perfectly. All he's got to do is jump on that. And that should have been a pick. Shout to Southpaw in the building. Good to see you. Quick pass outside, caught by Brown. Brown will get the first as he is knocked down. Or trying to attempt the first, gets 6. So a 2nd and 4 here at the 47. Trip set. Jones back, plenty of time, rolls out to the right side, wide open for Ball. He'll get the first. Big hit on the play, but he's knocked down to 38, and Florida continues to move the sticks. So the Gators now at the 38-yard line, under 7 minutes left in this game. A tied ball game at 17 apiece. Easily better than what we saw in the very first game. This has been an absolute excellent game here. But listen, credit where credit is due, though. Texas is a very tough team in this game. They pretty much have every facet of the game, offensively and defensively, locked up. And if you know how to play with those guys, they could be easily a champion this year. I still personally think the best team in the game, though, is Oregon. They're just loaded, completely loaded. Quick pass outside caught by Brown. And Brown breaks the tackle, and he'll get knocked down to 27, and he moves the sticks again. So now Vernell Brown gets a 6th catch of the day, and it'll be a 1st and 10 here at the 27. He's got to hurry up and get another yard. Those are not good numbers in my opinion. First and 10 here at the 27-yard line. And the clock strikes 0. He'll lose 5 on the play, so now it's a 1st and 15. Jones back. And en route broken up and incomplete. Great job by this defense. And a 2nd and 15 now coming up here at the 32. Jones back, finds a drag there, and there goes Brown, and he'll get a 1st down on the play. So 1st and 10 coming up. Vernell Brown with his 7th catch of the day, and Jones now sitting at 210 yards. Passing the football, playing an excellent football game here today. Again, 34 total points between the two teams. Not putting a ton of offense up, but just enough. Well, credit to these defenses as well. Jones in the empty. And he's going to keep it. Takes off, and he'll get knocked down for a 6-yard gain on the play. And looks like Vernell Brown is now injured with bruised ribs. So now we got to look and see what is going to happen with him. Will he be coming back, or will he be out of the game? But bruised ribs typically may knock you out of a game, but just the game, not necessarily out for the season. Hand off here to Ball, and Ball trying to get there, and looks like Vernell will be back. So a 3rd down and 2 coming up. This is a huge play here on 3rd and 2. And Ball gets knocked down. It's a 4th and 3. Big play defensively, and Notre Dame is able to get a stop, and they hold them to just 3. So it's a 20-17 game, 3:43 left in this ball game. Crumple said people abuse that power. I mean, I guess if the power works for you, you got to keep doing it, I guess. So 1st and 10 coming up here. 20-17 game right now. First down and 10. Oh, man. Well, 1st and 15 now. Carr trying to make a comeback here with 3:39 left. And he'll start it off on a good foot, but a flag on the play. And it is a hold. And that'll bring him back now to a 1st and 22. Now at the 7-yard line. They couldn't do any more than that because obviously that'll put him way back. Play action. Defense almost gets in there. He gets the ball out just in time. And he got majority of it back. As Jordan Faison is able to make that catch. So now it's a 2nd and 11. As he gets 11 yards back. 3:31 left in the ball game. Screen pass. This time he gets a better animation on that screen and gets a ton. So a 10-yard gain there will bring it to a 3rd down and 1. As C.J. Carr, you can see his struggles currently as he's thrown 2 picks on the day here today. He's not been the best. Now a 3rd down and 1 here at the 27-yard line. Carr with the handoff, and he'll get the first. Good pancake block up the middle, and he'll move the sticks down to the 35. Under 3 minutes left in this game. Notre Dame trying to at least tie it up. Obviously, they would love to get a touchdown here. 1st and 10 at the 35. Looks like he's coming out here in like a cover 4 type shell. Bringing Chili's to the inside this time and switching up to Thornton. See what kind of coverage he gets out of it. That's good. That's a great job with the user situation there with Joe. And he only gets 3 on the play. Could have had a lot more. 2nd down to 7. And this time the handoff to Mobley. Cuts it inside, and he'll move the sticks. Moved him right to his own man. And that could have easily been a touchdown. He ran right into his own man. His own man basically tackled him. His own man tackled him. That was a touchdown. If his man's not there, that is a tutty. But it's a 1st and 10 coming up here at the 48-yard line. Carr, big hit, and that's picked off. Big reception as Chili's punch it in for the pick 6 touchdown. The pick 6 touchdown might have sealed the deal here. Wow. So it's a 10-point game now. And the Fighting Irish are in danger of losing their first game of the year. Carr back here on first down. And that is going to be picked again. 2 straight passes for Joker. 2 straight picks for Joe. And this defense has clamped up. And they are in a perfect situation to win this game at this point. We are well under the 2-minute warning. A buck 36 left in this game. And it looks like Notre Dame is not going to bother calling any timeouts. And that's going to be a flag, so bring that back. It's still a 1st and goal. Wow, that blitz on the left side. And he moved it directly to the right. Perfect play call. 2nd down and goal. What a job today by Florida, especially in the second half and in that 4th quarter. The last 2 drives defensively led to 2 interceptions. 1 for a pick-6 touchdown. 2nd one to basically come back here and seal the deal. And Notre Dame is going to lose their first game of the year. And Pryor won't punch it in. But it's a 3rd and goal to 15. The clock will stop. Big hit there. And that's going to do it. So Notre Dame and Joker, he loses his first game of the year. Shout out to Joe getting his 2nd win of the season. Big win here for him today. Fantastic finish in this one. And the final count, 27-17 in this one. That was one heck of a ball game, folks. I gotta say, listen. I gotta say right now, that was definitely one of those games that you gotta think that if you're gonna take an opportunity to, if you're gonna take an opportunity to get a big win, that was the best time to do it. No question about it. It was in the 4th quarter, and he put in work in that 4th quarter, man. Shout out to Joe, man, with the big win here today. 27-17, the final count in this one. Look, another one in the books here for the Gods of the Gridiron College Football League. We will be back next Friday for their game of the week. For next week, we normally do them on Friday nights. It's normally Friday night lights here, but tonight it was Thursday night lights. So again, shout out to everybody that came through to tune into this thing once again. Thank y'all so much. They entertained us here today. A great game for both of these guys here today. It was a very, very entertaining game here today. And I got to say, at the end of the day, better team today came out on top. I'm not going to say that Florida is better than Notre Dame. They're more speedier, and they showed it here today. No question about it. So, again, it was a great finish in this one. So, with that being said, we are going to go ahead and get you guys out of here with none other than the Gods of the Gridiron theme song. So, with that being said, it's your boy Snypz. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care. Be blessed. And here you go. Gods of the Gridiron theme. Here we go, guys.
Yeah. Welcome to the gods. Welcome to the battlefield where legends are made, dynasties are built, and every Saturday feels like a national championship. Lights on, crowd loud, stadium shaking. Every coach and the guys got a legacy they chasing. No shortcuts, no handouts. Earn every crown. You either stand with the gods or get buried in the ground. Texas is riding deep, looking ready for war. Michigan bringing pressure every time they score. Ohio State marching, trying to take the throne, but Alabama reminds everybody why they never alone. LSU got swagger, got the Tigers on attack. Georgia got the defense that'll put you on your back. Notre Dame rolling with tradition and pride. Miami bringing speed, got the whole state on their side. Every game matters, every drive means something. One mistake can turn a contender into nothing. The rankings don't matter when the ball gets snapped, cause in the guys, every team can get trapped. Welcome to the gods of the gridiron, where the best come to fight and survive. Every down, every yard, every battle earned. Only champions leave with the title they've learned. We don't fear the pressure, we don't run from the smoke. Every season tells a story, every rival gets exposed. From week one to the playoffs, every moment alive. Welcome to the gods where only legends survive. Oregon flying fast with the crowd going wild. Florida State looking hungry, got the Seminole style. Don't miss talking business every time they take the field. Texas Tech coming hard, never planning to yield. USC under the lights where the stars always shine. Clemson chasing greatness, one victory at a time. Penn State bringing whiteouts, got the stadium loud. While Tennessee's got 70,000 screaming through the crowd. Every rivalry game feels bigger than life. Every conference battle got coaches ready to fight. One season can change everything that you know. One upset can make the entire guys explode. No excuses here, only results in the end. Today's your rival, but tomorrow's your friend. Until kickoff arrives and it's war once again. Cause everybody wants the championship ring. This ain't just a dynasty, this is history written. Every coach got a dream and they're chasing the mission. The strings alive, the fans are watching every play. One moment of greatness can live forever today. Conference titles, rival trophies, playoff nights. Overtime classics underneath the stadium lights. The road is long, but everybody knows the prize. Only one coach gets to watch the confetti fly. Welcome to the gods of the gridiron, where dynasties rise and contenders fall. Every season writes a chapter, every champion leaves a mark. Every stadium becomes a battlefield